Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris the Nerd Freak and welcome to my channel. Today's video, we are going to show you some of my old traditional drawings that I did 2, 3, 4 years ago. I think that's the right order, but either way, we have plenty of the old drawings that I did. As you can see, I had loads, so we're not going to show you all of them, we're just going to show you some of them. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy this video because I like to show you how far I have came to become a good artist, from drawing on a piece of paper to drawing on an iPad. First drawing I'm going to show you is Mizuho from Please Twins. You know, the anime we talked about from the last video when I did the episode for the animes that deserves a remake. Yeah, that's the character right here. As you can see, this was like done with some pen, and as you can see, a little bit of pencil shading too on her shirt just to add a little bit of detail. You may not see it properly on this film, but either way, it was one of my favorites. Especially, I loved the show so much as a kid, and Mizuho was like one of my favorite waifus. She was beautiful, she was kind, and she was marriage material. I just want to point that out there, so yeah. Next. The second drawing I'm going to show you was done around 2022, and that is Miron Takegawa from My Dress Up Darling, one of the best animes they ever made. It's literally a really, really beautiful story about a Garu and a male character who I forget his name. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while I watched the anime, but their relationship is just beautiful because obviously she wanted to be a cosplayer who she wants to be. Like, sorry for pausing so much, it's just, it takes a lot of words to express my art piece. But you know what, let's skip talking about the anime, let's just talk about the drawing. Basically, as you can see, I used pink pencils to do the shading on the cheeks to make them look rosy, like the rosy cheeks that she makes when she's like blushing and things. And I also use pink on her eyes. As you can see, use a little bit of pink. And I also use some coloring pen. Not everything is pencil. And I also use like a white Tipp-Ex for the tears. I always felt like using white Tipp-Ex is a good technique to use to do like tears and dots like stars and everything like that. Like literally, if you want to like do stuff like that, then use a Tipp-Ex. It's literally a really good technique. I recommend it. Always stay hydrated. Next drawing is Ryomu from Ikidakishi. Sorry if I pronounced the name of the anime wrong. It's sometimes hard to pronounce anime names. But anyways, that's Ryomu, and as you can see, this was done around 2020, yeah. Yes, there were some techniques that I did back then that I didn't think about. But yeah, I didn't use pencil at that time. I think the only time I used pencil was on some of the drawings, but not all of them. But yeah, this was like fully pen, as you can see. I used pen for this one, and pen for this one. Well, actually, I used a pen for all of it, really. But yeah, her character was literally one of the top 10 favorites of the show. Literally, it all started with Sosaku? Hakufu Sosaku. Yeah, that's the main character's name, Hakufu Sosaku. And Ryomu was like the first characters we were introduced to, and she's literally one of the beautifulest characters and also the best fighter. Literally one of the best fighters. She's really good with like headlocks and crushing you with her thighs. I was like a huge High School DxD fan, so I decided to draw a few High School DxD characters, but I feel like one of my best ones that I've ever done had to be either Reyes or Kaneko. And this is a drawing of Kanako doing some stretches in her school gym clothes. And this was all done with pen as well. Okay, this anime literally taught me so much about deaf people and how much they struggle at school and in society, including bullies and everything like that. And that anime was called A Silent Voice. And I did this drawing like a couple of years ago. I think it was roughly around 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure. I think it was 2020. I'm not sure. I think it's around that time. But yeah, I did a drawing of little Shoko when she was in elementary school. When she was like, I think she was like 10 years old. And that was around the time that she got bullied for being deaf and being an outsider to everybody. But I feel like this was actually one of the best drawings I've done. Like, I love how I did the eyes, how I did the hair, how I did like extra lines like in the actual anime. Like, literally, it's one of the best anime movies in the past. And I was mad that Boss Baby beats that movie. A Silent Voice deserved respect. It's literally one of the best stories, and it has life lessons. So yes, you should go watch it. Watch it right now. This is a drawing of Zabuza of the scene when Haku dies and he starts crying. Like, actually feels something for her death, or should I say his death, because Haku.
Oh, by the way, I'm a boy.
Is a boy in girls' clothing. Basically transgender. But either way, or wait a minute, transgender, femboy, sort of the same thing. But anyways, yeah. I was actually proud of this one because I wanted to do something different and not just use like pen to do the finishing touches. As you can see, I use actual color pencils to shade the tone of his skin. Because Zabuza did have like a really brownish pale skin color, which I didn't have in pen. I didn't have that in pen, so I had to improvise. I had to improvise with actually using a brown pen. I think it was like a dark pen or like a muddy color pen. I can't really think of the color name, but either ways, I liked this one. And I also like the drawing of Madara Uchiha that I did. That I also did in pen with a little bit of pencil shading. And I have to say, this one had some of the cleanest line work that I've done. But yeah, I'm really proud of this one. Either ways, that's all the drawings that I'm showing today. I would have shown you guys more, but I was like thinking maybe I could do that next time if you guys are interested. Actually, you know what? I might actually do some traditional drawings on this channel like I used to do in the very beginning. But that's really up to you guys if you're interested. Like, to me, I think doing it again might actually help me because sometimes it's kind of addicting drawing on the iPad. It's like really addictive, so maybe drawing on a piece of paper might change my perspective. Kind of like doing painting at the same time, but I'm not sure if I want to do painting again. And before we go, I just want to apologize for getting some of the names wrong from the last video when we were doing Withering Waves. You know, when we were doing that, like my first impression of the game of Withering. Sorry, the name is just so hard to pronounce sometimes, including the characters' names. Sometimes I call the characters' names by saying it wrong. Like I called freaking Kakaro. I called him Kakarot. I don't know why I called him Kakarot. But yeah, sorry about that. I do apologize. Like, I'm trying my best. I'm literally trying my best. It's sometimes hard to like remember all the characters' names and also, you know, say it out loud. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.